Promised here before on Midwest Championship Wrestling, the Action Hour. Here is the Midwest Television Champion, the newly crowned superstar Rocky Brewer.
I tell you what, it's an honor to be here. Did you see that trophy?
I sure did.
Man, that's a big thing. It's about 5 foot tall. I tell you what, the competition was tough. I tell you what, the professional, he thought he was good. He said I pulled his mask, his trunks. Well, talk's cheap, I tell you what. I'll give him a chance anytime he wants to come and try to take it away from me. But I never... The tape speaks for itself. I never pulled a man's trunk or anything, but I did help the man out a little bit.
The question a lot of the fans are talking about here at Midwest Championship Wrestling area is that they want to know what you have to do to get the professional in the ring and get his name on a contract to get a title match.
I'll tell you what, Roger, he's got a shrewd manager. She took a man, an average man, and made a champion out of him. I have to give her credit for that. And she put a mask on him. Well, evidently, we probably all know why. If he took it off, probably have to put it back on. The man probably so homely. Some people say it should belong on top of her, the mask. But anyhow, that's neither here or there. But the man has never signed against me. That's why he's still got the belt, I guess. But give her credit where credit's due.
We have a lot of stars trying to get into Midwest Championship Wrestling area, Rock. I know your friend Flying Freddie Neal will be in here next week on the Action Hour. And also, there's talk about Mad Dog Vachon, a former world champion. There's talk about Ox Baker. I know an old foe of you. Can you tell a fan something about Ox Baker?
I'll tell you what, Ox Baker, I fought him here in the Midwest. I hate to say it, but I left the man bloody in the ring. It was not a match that you'd want to bring the little kids to. The man was bleeding all over the place, but I tell you, it was a tough one. He's one of the toughest ones around. He's fought all over the world, and he's a name to be reckoned with. So are many others.
He sure is. One of the things I'd like to tell some of the fans, I've been around professional wrestling for 15, 16 years, and I've seen wrestlers from all over the world, all over the country. I do quite a bit of traveling myself. And one thing that sticks out in my mind most, Rocky, is about, I'd say in 1973, I saw you wrestle Handsome Harley Race in Kansas City, Kansas, to a 15-minute time limit draw. And, of course, he ended up being a 7-time world heavyweight champion, who, to me, is one of the best wrestlers who's ever put on a pair of tights and laced up a pair of boots. But at a tender young age that you were then, that's got to be quite an accomplishment.
I'll tell you what, that was a 30-minute draw. He was tough. I thought I had him there a couple times, but he probably thought the same there. But anyhow, it was one of my tougher fights. Then I fought him again in San Juan, Puerto Rico in 1979, which the man bailed out to save his title. But that's neither here or there. We've got some of the toughest wrestlers coming in this area, which I'm going to defend the trophy against. I'll tell you what, T. Terry Hart, he's always crying. Oh, let me have a shot at that nice title. I heard him out here on the monitor. But I tell you what, I got a job for you, T. Terry. I brought a little of this and a little of this. You can just shake it up and spray it. Every time you see my trophy, you can just shine it. I'll tell you what, you might want to use a little of that on your head once in a while, but I'm going to leave it out here for you, T. Terry Hart. And every time you look at my trophy...
Thank you very much, Rocky Brewer. We'll be back with more Midwest Championship Wrestling next week.